Right, guys, before I hit the intro, I want to do a quick announcement saying that the first live reaction has just aired over on Go Live, over on Facebook. So if you want to check out the recording... Oh, I need to turn the camera a little bit. So if you want to check my recording out of the live reaction for this review, for this chapter 10, Control, for the Promised Neverlands, the start of the Gracefield escape arc, then go over to my Facebook fan page. The link is down in the video description down below. Go and check out, give my Facebook fan page a like so you guys can keep up to date with these live reactions, because that's where most of my live reactions will be from now on, will be there. So please check them out, and as soon as possible, I'll see you next time. But without further ado, this was a great chapter for the Promised Neverland. So let's crack down to it. Hit the intro. What is new? Keeping it real through and through, and shining on these stars, seeing the light. Hey guys, okay, so the Promised Neverland. So first off, Norman Ray, it will transition into a semi-flashback, temporary flashback of them saying that how about we try, it'd be easier for them to go into teams and escape in teams. So Team 1 will be like Emma and some of their brothers and sisters. Team 2 will be Norman and some more of their brothers and sisters. And Team 3 would be Ray and some more of their siblings. But at the same time, if they get the other two oldest members, Dawn and Gilza, I think, then it could be then Team 4 and 5 will be Dawn and Gilza, and they will also have kids, and then they'll be doing these. So they start doing some tag teams, playing some tag, but in teams, so that it becomes a little bit more fun, so they can learn a little bit more interactions. Ray decides to teach, gets Emma to memorize some of these techniques, and pretty much tells us that it'd be a piece of cake for her. So during this, it cuts to then back into the present where it's just Ray and Norman on their own, and then they're talking about how they need to separate Carone and Isabella to incapacitate them so they're unable to move or something, so they're like semi-paralyzed or unconscious for a while, so they can put the plan into motion and everything like that. So and then it cuts them back into the forests, and where he's talking to Emma, saying that Isabel, or Mama as they're still calling her, because they don't know her real name still, they don't know her name is Isabel, already knows that Norman and Emma are the targets, are the people that figured out that the demons are the people that are taking the children, are taking them. So she already planned this, and the fact that she showed them the tracker and everything is part of her plan, and it's like that. It was a trump card, and having that trailer was like a trump card, and she showed us for a reason, or for some reason like that, so that she knows that they can't do anything to persuade them or on stuff like that, so they made them trapped. After this, discussing about this and everything like that, it cuts to Carone and Isabella in Isabella's office or bedroom, where she talks about them. From playing with the children, have you learned how special the cattle is, the goods are of mainly Roy, Emma and Ray? Norman, Emma and Ray, sorry. And she goes, yes, I could really tell, and it looks like Isabella knew what Carone was even planning, because if you remember during the last few chapters, Carone was planning to backstab Isabel and try to take the mama position from her. But Isabella learned that and knew that she was going to do something like that, and she said, all you have to do is just follow me, my orders, because that's all you're here for. You're only here to make sure everything stays. So there's nothing else for you to be here. That's the only reason I called you here and asked for you. So pretty much she becomes the second set of eyes to watch over the children. So that is pretty much the case, and she then goes on saying, if you continue doing as I told you and everything, follow my orders and everything, I will make sure that you get to the mama position. So she pretty much told them and told her that she will get her to the mama position if she just continues following her like that. Then it cuts back to Norman, Ray and Emma, and they're just talking about how they have to, in 10 days, on November 8th, in the manga, on November 8th, in 10 days time, that they will execute the plan, the Gracefield escape plan, and everything. The 10 days is mainly so Ray can have enough time to figure out how to take out the transmitters out of their bodies. As he remembers from last chapter, or 2 chapters back, chapter 8 I believe of this series, that they get pricked in the ear when they're little, like normally 1-year-old babies or a few months old babies as well, and then that's where the tracker gets inputted, because that's where she looked when she looked at her new baby sister Carol. So that is pretty much it for chapter 10. Now, I want to say something. I did want to say one thing though for this series and this arc that is beginning, is that I'm happy that this is finally moving forwards. I'm glad that this escape plan arc is finally going into a direction that I want. Sorry I haven't been wearing my white shirt for these reviews lately. It's just that I've got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I wanted to get these talkings as well into these reviews. So I'm glad that this series is now progressing in the way I want to. I'm glad I told you last week's review that I was looking forward to chapter 10, and that I was looking forward to that it was finally progressing. Now this is the case. This is the review and the chance that I wanted for the series of progression. The fact that even the opening page for this chapter even said that it had great reception from the readers, so that it's able to get its first arc done. Now is a great way and a great opportunity to do so. Did I really enjoy this chapter? Yes, the planning, the ways Norman has been thinking. There were panels I loved among the artists, because this is a joint publication with a writer and an artist. Like in Shogeki no Soma, there are 2 people. You got Yuto, I think the main writer, and you got a separate artist as well. And here is the same. I need to really look up about which is the sensei, because I will be commenting them on their work. But it stated that has great reception, so this is the reason why it has got into chapter 10 and started its first arc, because it has great reception, and I am happy that they're able to continue this story. So, did I enjoy chapter 10? I loved it. There were some art, some panels that I loved. There were some instances with Norman in the bed just realising that he has to figure out a way to incapacitate Mama and Corone and everything like that, and we get to see a face that we've never seen, that she has to beat Mama in her own game and stuff, that he literally is starting to show this face that I have not seen him shown in the past 9 chapters, or the last 10 past 9 chapters, because this is chapter 10, and this really does show everything that's happening in this series and how much planning he has to do to try and get everybody out of there. I'll be doing a separate video talking about if the escape works or if it fails. It's going to be one video, and I'll be discussing it on its own, so stay tuned for that. That might get posted tomorrow, so just wait and check out that later on. But I'm really glad this is progressing anywhere. But like I said, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about chapter 10 of the Promised Neverland, titled Control. And I'll see you next time. I've been your host, Kai from Kazutega Corner, member of the Double O Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's review of chapter 10 of the Promised Neverland. Like always, if I remember to do so, you can hit the I anytime during this video and check out the last 3 reviews and the playlist of the Promised Neverland. Now, I have stated before, if you got Facebook or you want to give my Facebook fan page a like, video description is down below and you can find the link down there. I have started my live reactions over there, so if you want to see the exclusive content on my Facebook fan page, of my exclusive content that is the live reactions to the manga chapters, then go and check out my Facebook fan page. Link will be down in the video description down below, so you guys check it out down there as well, and everything. If you've got Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter as well. You can also find its link down in the video description down below as well. If you've got that Anime Amino app, like always, I don't go on it much like I keep on mentioning, but you can also find me and add me and follow me on the Anime Amino app by just searching Kai's Otaku Corner. And also I want to give a big shout out to Charles' Anime World that gave me a brand new intro made. I'm thinking about adding a little bit of music to it, but it is a great little intro at the moment and I love it to bits. So very simple, very basic, 15 seconds, a great job, and I really do enjoy it's what's been made, and it includes everything that I review in it, from Fairy Tail to One Piece to Digimon, and Bleach is also included as well. So most of the stuff I liked in my reviews and everything that I review on my channel is in the intro, so it has everything that I liked in it, and so I'm giving him a big shout out and a thank you to making this intro possible. But without further ado, I'll see you next time. I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya!